Yo. Crash and flow.
Yeah. You know? They might as well say like a...
It's the same thing as like some guy who doesn't make enough money but wants a Mercedes, right? They don't they don't have everything in line for them to afford the Mercedes. They just want the Mercedes. And this is the reason why they make the CLA and the C300 is for people who want to feel rich but not have to spend as much money as getting a Mercedes. It's an entry-level Mercedes, right? So a girl with long legs is an entry-level girl. That it's an entry-level tall girl without being tall.
Wow.
All right, let me do some claps.
At this point, you just applaud. It's not like you're applauding your own breakdown of what I think it's.
Yeah, you know.
I think those guys should just start saying like I like a girl with a small torso.
With a small torso? Yeah. I guess.
That's way less attractive.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you never really want to. You don't want to wish something that says small, right? When a genie appears, you don't want to ask for something, and then say that you want it as small as possible, right? Most things you want. Small feet. Yeah, I guess. I mean, but that's a conundrum because if you want someone with with long legs, chances are proportionately they're going to be slightly longer, which means that their legs are going to be longer.
That's some like Prince of Abu Dhabi kind of bullshit, where you're just like, I want a girl with long legs, small feet, but they need to be normal feet, but just small. You're like,
right? Yeah, the legs of
a girl
giraffe,
that falls over. Royal, Your Highness.
The feet of a geisha.
Yeah, something like that. So funny. Anyways, how was your? What have you been up to? Sorry, I think part of that conversation was recording, and thankfully, the other half wasn't.
It's only now that we're up and running right now.
I can tell you something I did that was fun.
What did you do?
We got so bored at a cottage that we decided to Google Guinness World Records.
That's always great.
It's some world records. You're like, that'll never be broken.
Yeah. Also, who's recording some of this stuff? Like, just some people feel it coming up with the most asinine, like the most can crushes in under a minute.
Dude, I found one. The only one I'll share. Longest poop.
Longest poop, as in
like
time
Guinness,
or actual length of said piece of stool.
Like the length a person poops, and it gets you thinking like how do you poop for length? Because you're moving then.
Right? You can't stay in the same spot. You have to move. So basically what it is, remember back when you were kids and we'd had to, they say like, we're going to play dodgeball on scooters. And it's that square thing with four wheels on the bottom that you sit on it on your butt. Okay. And then you like roll around with your legs and you throw. You've never had this in the gym?
No. I love your imagination though. You're like, this is what you can poop on.
Right, exactly. But they normally had a hole right in the middle.
I know what you're talking about. Yes. So I thought of something like this. Maybe somebody on rollerblades with their buddy behind them. Just
Right. No, actually, because any movement with your legs will inadvertently cause you to clench. So essentially, what you would need is they're gonna poop on a conveyor belt.
All right, listen. I didn't get to see the video, but I did find out it was in the United States.
Yeah.
And I believe it was a lady, and she did it at a bowling alley. Down the lane, by the way.
They did it. So what did she do? She like took a running start and just like...
I don't know. I didn't get... I was with my family. I was with my brother and his wife, so I didn't get to Google it. If I was with you...
Yeah.
And it totally felt like a better conversation for us two to have.
You're right. Fair enough. Yeah.
Because all the other stuff was like pretty simple. Like, who cares? Who cares who the tallest guy and the shortest lady are? Even though that was kind of shocking, because you're like, those two just did it for the celebrity. They didn't do it for love.
They got married?
Yeah,
the Indian girl? The Indian girl and the tall German?
No, but there's a record for the most disproportional couple.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty disproportionate.
Right. Yeah, I guess at that point, each one of them thought that it would be... They probably met at a convention or a circus.
Yeah. They don't have those circuses anymore, Yasin.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bro, there's everything. Everything is. People think like slavery is not a thing and you just go somewhere and it's
Whoa,
mad slavery
easy.
that's happening. So like if you're telling me that they're not going to do those circuses, get out of here. You're telling me that there's not going to be some super rich like Chinese mob boss who's just really into bats and also old-timey 1930s circuses?
It took you so long to get out, man. I don't even know what to tell you right now. But anyway, this lady pooped for a long.
Fair, yeah, we're getting off
Distance.
topic.
Yeah,
we should
sorry.
stay on topic.
Yeah,
we should
please,
stay on topic
people need
with
to
the
know.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
don't even got an ending to this.
I mean,
think
there's
she
no
washed her
real
hands.
ending to it apart from the fact that how good, because I mean we're already in it. You brought us to poop, so
5 minutes in, and I brought us to poop.
like having a good poop is a luxurious feeling.
Yeah.
So I mean, how good does she feel?
How bad did she feel right before this thing started?
Right. And then
What
how
has
do
she
you
not
prep,
been
how do you
doing?
prep for that?
Oh yeah. Can you check how long it was? Because it wasn't I don't know how long the distance was, but I think it was like over a dozen feet or something. Longest poop. There's your search history right there.
Yeah, longest poop in the world. Here we go. No contest. In February 1995, worker in conjunction with nutritionists in whatever adopted a super high rich fiber rich diet, which allowed me to successfully produce a single extruded excrement measuring the exact length of my colon, which is 26 feet.
God dang, lady, you got 26 feet of poop in you?
Yeah. Hold on one second. I want to see a picture of this woman.
Watch it be gorgeous.
Hold on one second. Control copy. Let's do
That's
this.
what's wrong with men. They even hear something like that and they're like, I want to see this woman. I want to see her.
I can't see her. Wow, this is a very grainy type video. Man,
That's
it is in the
95.
bowling alley. You can see her just kneeling beside it in 1995. Yeah.
Jeez, that's not that long ago.
Wow. I mean, if this other picture is hers, then, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, okay. Looks like there's a drug addiction situation. Based on what I'm seeing over here, that
That's
looks like
not good.
Yeah, well, maybe that got her out. Maybe that got her out.
Maybe.
What are you gonna do
Yeah,
with
like-
the award money, Michelle?
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna try to get myself clean.
This newfound self-confidence I have. I'm gonna make something of myself. Stop shitting in these in these bowling alleys. For 24 feet.
Oh man, that is,
Man. Dude, that's what I want to see. I want to see that, and I also want to see the world record for the longest shit cleared. Like a dude trying to jump that, Like she lays it down in like catnip. Anyways, sorry. And Carl Lewis, he's going.
oh man. You know a long jumper by name?
Carl Lewis, you heard me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you?
Yeah. I know I can
Okay.
name probably 2 or 3. Dan O'Brien. Dude, I
Okay.
used to watch the Olympics, man. I used to watch
Yeah,
the
I used to watch the
Olympics.
Olympics too, but like every normal person, I would forget about it once when I got away from the TV.
Yeah, but Carl Lewis is probably one of the most famous Olympians of all time. But it's like 90s Olympics. Like Michael Phelps is as famous, just different times.
Yeah, that's true. I like everyone knows the swimming, but like who knows the long jumping? Do you know
Dude, yeah.
who surprisingly was a was a competitive diver?
Jason Statham.
Yeah, Jason
Yeah,
Statham.
he's good,
with a
too.
full head of hair. Damn.
Oh, yeah. He used to do synchronized jumping too, which is
Oh, okay. Damn.
yeah, he used to do all
Okay.
sorts of funny stuff.
Yeah, man, that man's a handsome dude. Also,
He's a handsome dude.
body built.
It got better. I seen
It
him
got better as time. Hey, Hollywood, bro.
Yeah, Hollywood, dude. The Rock. I was watching Walking Tall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too. I
yeah.
do watch it. Just released it on
Yeah.
Netflix. Of course, I'm
He
gonna
look-
watch it.
He looks like a normally built guy.
Yeah.
This is after he's been in WWE. He's played football in college.
Yeah.
He looks like a normal guy. And then I don't know.
Well, a normal big guy.
He's just like a normal, but like a normal big guy I would know. And then he became The Rock. He within a 10-year span became cartoonish.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Still amazing.
Oh, of course, it's amazing.
Still amazing. I just watched. What else? What else am I on our? Yeah, okay. Just watched GI Joe Retaliation. Both GI Joes got released on Netflix as well, or at least I just saw them. Whatever I see
Man,
now is what's got released. Anyway, the
you don't
first one was with Jason
Joseph
Tatum,
Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, just him too.
right? So that was
Yeah.
the main. That's the main character. And the thing is that was before he was actually a star. He was just a nobody, and he was on a 4-picture deal, and he was contractually obligated to do that movie. So he made that movie. The movie is horrible. It's a horrible movie. Watch the whole thing, and then they said that, well, you know, we're gonna inject some new life into it. So The Rock is a rising star at that time, right? Oh, yeah. And so let's get him in there and Bruce Willis in there, and essentially kill off Tatum, like the first 10 minutes of the second movie. And then after that, Jason Tatum has his popularity blows up with like Jump Street and Magic Mike and all this other stuff. They could have just left him, right? Yeah. But at that point, he was begging to be killed. He did not like the movie at all. Yeah. But what could have happened? He could have been the GI Joe guy.
I don't think they'll ever make a good G.I. Joe movie, man. They can't make any good decisions when they're doing those things.
You know, it's all good. Yeah, you know. Well, you know what? They did a great job. They put The Rock. They put The Rock in it.
Yeah, that was better. I
right?
guess.
They put The Rock in it. They put Bruce Willis in it as like the the original Joe, and then they put the beautiful girl from Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, I almost felt like they made the G.I. Joe movie they wanted to make the first go around. They were like, this is what we should have done the first go around. Get The Rock, get Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they should have. They even had that, what's the funny guy? One of the Wayans brothers. He was in it too.
Marlon, I want to say.
Oh, my God.
Back in the day, I don't know if you know, but you had to keep track of them. Because there were so many of them doing well.
Yeah.
That they were all over the place. There was one with a late night TV show, 2 with a sitcom, a sister with a sitcom. There were like 6 of them. It was a time.
Now they're doing G.I. Joe movies. And he was mad. He's like, they killed off the black guy. I'm like, yeah, but you were replaced by a Samoan. And you weren't really good at this movie, man. You sucked so bad. It was pretty much the entire movie was just like, hey, I'm acting here. I'm acting. Is this good acting? Because I'm acting.
It's true. Also, I like that Rock just checks off some vague, like, minority box.
Yeah.
It's just he feels like a black guy or Samoan or Mexican, like whatever. My mom feels like he's one of us. You know, just everybody's like, yeah, well.
That being said, if The Rock showed up to your place, when he met your mom, he would call her auntie.
Yeah, he'd probably be a better like son than you know.
You tell him the story. Tell her the story. I built my empire with these 2 hands. I only had $7. Right? Sipping on some tea. I got some more movie stuff, okay? I watched some stupid movies.
Sure, I believe you.
And then I watched one really good movie that made me feel stupid. We'll start with a stupid movie.
Sure.
Watch Greenland. Okay, Greenland is with Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is Sparta. Him and some other big character. He's a family man. Okay, he's a family man. He builds skyscrapers.
Oh,
and then,
that's a good job. I haven't heard that one before.
Right. And then they said that there's a comet that's passing by Earth.
No way.
Right. And then, but essentially that was what they told the media to say. But really, the comet was going to be a meteor, whichever one lands on that hits the Earth.
Snaps.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like the smaller ones that hit early, killed like most of Florida, and then
well deserved.
Yeah. And then he gets a phone call from the what's it called, like Department of Justice or whatever. What's like United States government. Because they pre-selected people for them to be shipped off into Greenland, for them to stay in a bunker and then rebuild Earth, right? Because it was going to be an extinction level event. Now you would think that after they've already done your Armageddons and your Deep Impacts and your other things that are around the same idea, the same stuff, that they would be able to do this well, especially, getting Gerard Butler on board. Holy shit, this movie's horrible. All right, this movie's, it's like good, bad. I watched all of G.I. Joe. I just said that I watched a crappy movie.
Yeah.
But I watched the entire movie. I didn't forward through anything. This movie, dude, everyone makes bad decisions just for the sake of building tension. Just stupid decisions. No one would react the way how they're reacting. And it's just so that they could make more tension somewhere else in the movie. The whole thing is a waste of time. I just kept on forwarding. At this point, you just kind of want to see where the resolution is. Horrible. But the thing is that it had all the ingredients of could have been a good movie. Could have been a fun movie to watch. Horrible.
It's hard to execute on those, man.
I guess, yeah.
Like, at best, you end up with Armageddon, which is critically horrible. You know? But if you're
fantastic, like audience reception to that movie is just Like, play it anywhere. You could project it on a wall. People will stop and watch.
Yep, it's true. I saw a guy playing video games on a hotel over here like a week ago.
Ooh.
Oh no, he stopped his car and was projecting onto a wall and playing video games on Spadina. I was like, okay. I didn't take a picture. I thought Yasin would like it, but
yeah, that would have been nice for me to.
What was this movie called again? The Gerard Butler
Greenland.
Greenland. Oh,
right, because there's so much they're going to Greenland.
That sounds horrible.
In other news, I finally watched the most recent Christopher Nolan movie. Did you watch Tenet?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So Christopher Nolan, I don't know what he's doing, okay? Because Christopher Nolan started off and he made the Batman movies, and you're like, yes, I follow along. This is very good. This is exactly what we wanted from Batman. Beautiful. Then he gave us Inception, and we're like, wow, okay, it's a little bit of a thing, but I can understand what's going on, the different levels and the dream states and stuff like that. Cool. Then he gave us Interstellar, and I kind of understand most of it. The Tesseract part, I don't understand nothing. In this movie, I got to take a course in physics for me to understand what's going on. I understand overall what happened in the movie, but so it's about time travel. But it's not so much in the fact that you get into a machine and you go back to a point and then you do stuff. But essentially, time travel means that you get inverted, like something happens to you and then you experience time backwards. So you actually have to travel through the elapsed time backwards for you to get to the point on what you're trying to do and then travel forward again. But dude, bullets go backwards, cars go backwards, smoke goes into where it comes from. Fire actually creates ice because the reverse of entropy. There's so much that's happening in this movie. It is fantastic and weird and hard to wrap your brain around, but still just a work of art, man. This guy, I don't know, what is Christopher Nolan is just operating at a different level than everyone else is. It is ridiculous how good that movie is and also hard to understand and comprehend.
I got to check out any one of his movies. Yeah, I'll definitely check that one out. The trailer looked very interesting. You know, it used to be like you wait for buzz to be created, but now it's just hard because you don't see anybody talking about anything around the water cooler.
Yeah.
So it's just I didn't hear a lot about it once it came out, but where would I hear about it?
That's true, right? That was the movie. That was the only movie that was worth watching right when COVID started.
All right.
Yeah. Also, Robert Pattinson, Twilight guy.
Yeah.
Dude, superb actor in this movie.
Good for him.
Fan-freaking-tastic, dude. It was amazing. That guy is acting as if he's trying to shed Twilight off of him.
Well, he's gonna have to do that for a bit longer. It's cast as such a big shadow, but people are able to do it. Leonardo DiCaprio shed off the Titanic shadow after a while.
I mean, but do you really need to shed off Titanic?
No, actually, that's very true. It's not no.
Man, I mean, wow. Titanic still to this day. Have you watched it recently?
No, I haven't seen it ever.
You haven't seen it ever?
I haven't seen Titanic ever.
Brother, I think it's one of those things that you just got to watch.
I should watch the Titanic. I've seen, Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, all of those. Platoon, Full Metal Jacket. I should probably watch Titanic. I was alive when it came out. That was a conscious decision, by the way.
Because you're trying to be cool?
Yeah, I was like, this movie's getting too much attention.
Right. You freaking contrarian. Just fall in the thing.
I didn't have
a car,
man. I didn't have a car, and then it was too late to get into it somehow. It seemed like a big 3-hour long commitment, but
yeah. It definitely is. In some places, it had an inter. Come on now.
Mission.
Thank you.
You got halfway there, and you're like, "What's the rest of this work?" Interhalvesies?
I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I think you're correct. So I happened upon an image. Okay, I'm gonna send you this image.
Send it.
Let me put it on the screen over here. Wait, no, hold on. How do I do this? I'm gonna do right click. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp so you can see it on your phone.
Sure.
All right, let me know when you open that Biznack.
I got it. I'm opening it. It is opening. Wow.
Okay.
All right. So I'm looking at skulls.
You're looking at skulls. Look at the wolf skull, dude. Look at that skull. Look at that. It's made proper. The teeth like meet each other. You know, there's
Right.
gaps in the thing, so the bottom and the top teeth kind of meet each other. Then you see the husky. No, like also look at that functional skull. It seems that skull works well. And then look at that English bulldog.
I feel bad for that English bulldog, man.
Look at that Shih Tzu. Right? Look at that
Yeah.
Pekingese or whatever it is. Look at that pug with his big ass eyeball holes.
Yeah, I mean the pug in this picture looks probably the best in terms of this underbite. Jeez.
Right.
But these are also some
Humans
horrible
ru-
dog. Yeah.
But humans straight up ruin these dogs, dude.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah. I mean, if we look at a Pekingese, you want to look up a Pekingese on your side?
Yeah, look at a Pekingese.
Yeah, you would. See, this is a piece of shit dog, right? Like, this is, yeah, they're cute at a certain age, but this is a dog when it's in the elevator, it's breathing heavy.
Oh.
It's all nasal cavities are all smashed up. It has skin infections, and it's
Yowzers.
yeah. These are all the examples you've sent are unfortunately like very expensive dogs, like
Yeah.
a English bulldog or a French bulldog. Those are like $3,000-$4,000 dogs.
Look at this stupid dog.
Shih Tzu, friggin'
Yes.
Shih Tzu.
Stupid dog. Look at this pillow. This running pillow.
I like how we're just looking at these dogs and just talking shit about them while the people are listening to our podcast.
You used to be a wolf.
Used to be somebody. Used to be. Well, that's why, like, honestly, if you're buying a dog, I mean, you want a companion, but I don't know, man. I'm still like, you want a dog that you feel like is not in pain, right?
Right? Yeah.
Imagine if it was just one race of us that was just in pain constantly, and like, they would be like, why did God do this? Except like with dogs, like, yeah, we made you that way
Yeah.
very specifically. You couldn't have been born that way. We cut
Right.
you out because we
Man,
wanted
if
to
science-
look. You wanted you to look so bad, so much that we broke all the rules of nature.
Right. And then after we sold you, as if like you were.
As if your mother wouldn't notice or can count. We sold you because your mother's like, she has 7.
Right.
If we take all of them away, I think she'll just have to carry on because she can't talk. Yeah.
My God. It's just they're so defective. It's so ugly and so defective. You could have just get a regular ass dog that looks like a regular ass dog.
But honestly, man, sometimes you hang out with them and you love them. Like a French bulldog, if you were trapped in a room with a French bulldog for a week, you would have a new best friend.
Yeah, I guess.
You'd be like, I have
because also
Syed
I'm
and
a
then this guy.
prisoner.
Yeah,
I'm a
but still.
prisoner, right? But also, if I lived on an island with a bunch of other cool stuff, I would shoot this dog and eat it.
I bet you if you had a dog, a cat, or a parrot, or a horse, I don't even know why I included horse, like that's a pet, but maybe it was at a certain time.
Yeah.
I think you'd probably keep the horse and the dog. Everything else is probably go to hell.
Nah, keep the cat.
Nah, you wouldn't.
I
It's
would.
just an
How do you know?
easy-
You can't tell me what my
you know why?
preferences are.
Because you're on an island? That cat's not hanging out with you. A dog's like,
cat's
where's
doing his own
Yasin? Cat's gone. Cat's eating the bird. That was your third option. That's what the cat's doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Cat.
The cat.
Cat-
Also, the cat is already built in with like hunting things. You know,
Yeah, it doesn't
like the
need
ability
you.
to hunt. He's like, you gonna hunt or I'm gonna hunt? No, you can't hunt because he can see me cutting my hands off of bamboo. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna have to go kill something myself.
Fun
Yeah,
times.
that's true. No, I'd keep the horse. And plow a field. I don't know what else to do. But anyway, what are your thoughts about the new Raptors team?
I like it, dude. What do you want me to do? This is the team we got. This is the team we get
we
until
got.
we try to afford somebody next summer.
Right. Fair enough. I watch a YouTube video. It's one of those things where it's like I'm trying to find doing confirmation bias.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm doing a little bit of research, and it's like Aaron Baines, and then someone puts up a video and it says 5 reasons why Aaron Baines is the answer to all of Raptors' defensive problems. And I'm like, cool. Let me click on this so I can believe. He's going to do a little bit of Gasol. He's going to do a little bit of Ibaka. He's a bigger guy and he can shoot threes. We're going to be fine. We won't even notice them gone. Right? Right, guys?
Yeah, man. They did a good job of that. They do a good job. They like try to like Alex Lynn, you know, anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like they will make us optimistic, but it's a decent team. It just doesn't have any superstars.
Right. But we
It doesn't
never
have,
did.
It doesn't have one superstar.
That being said, did you watch the preseason game?
I saw the Charlotte one.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
only one that the Raptors
Is that right?
played.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to see what's the ball kid? Is it LaMelo Ball? Yes.
Yeah.
Melo Ball. I want to see Melo
Yeah.
Ball play.
Yeah, he's on the Charlottes, right? Team?
Yeah,
There was a
drafted
ball.
first. Yes. Yeah, that's him.
There was a ball, and he did all right. But you know, our guys did okay too. Our bench is very good. We have Malachi something or other.
Yeah, that was our pick.
RPG. Yeah, I know. So I think so, man. I have high hopes. What if we just came? You know, every time we say this, but what if we just went? You know, we went nuts. All of a sudden, like bench mob returns.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all bench mob, bro. Like it's all the bench. Our bench mob is our starting mob, and we have a new bench mob. It's just a mob.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm worried about Siakam. I don't think Siakam is gonna be good this year either. To be honest with you.
No, he'll be good this year. You know why? Because we have nobody else. He will
So
have
in
the
comparison,
ball. He'll have the ball in his hand. He'll have to be. He's like, hey, listen, we're paying you, right? Come on.
135. Come
What
on.
I'm really worried about is Masai not signing, because that's very likely. The way Masai Ujiri built these contracts, they all
Yeah.
expired this year, like this past summer or this coming summer, and
Yeah.
his contract also expires at the same exact time. They have nobody to build this thing without him. I don't know if he did that to leverage his contract. He's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All these contracts expire. You need to sign somebody. But yeah,
Give him a piece of Ontario.
I think he wants a piece of the company. I think he wants a percentage. He wants to be a percentage kind of president or general manager. Where
Well, give him that.
I
come on.
want to, but it's
Yeah.
it's Major League Maple Leaf Sport or whatever.
Yeah, MLSC.
MLSC.
Right. No, they got to cut him in. I think that's it. That's the
cut him in.
yeah.
Yeah.
We should be in this. We should be on the board. Are you on the board for your condo?
Of course not. I rent here.
Oh, right.
You can't be on the board renting things.
Oh, you can't. Okay, you got to be an owner.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
What kind of boring shit would they be talking about anyway?
I have no idea.
But
no
you're gonna
idea.
show up when you get into your condo. You're gonna be
But
like,
I've been told.
yeah,
I've been
the
told.
elevators.
I should
There should be one more elevator. Like that
just sit back.
yeah. Just
know,
demand
man.
like structural changes, to things. Like I want a garbage chute in my apartment.
I wonder if I can put it on my resume.
Condo board owner?
Yeah.
I think you could put anything on your resume, but yeah, they would they would laugh.
But will it help though? I think it would, man. I'm part of a board. Like everyone wants to be a board member, right? Be like, wow, he's on the board of members. He's a member of the board. I don't know, whatever. And then it's like, yeah, he makes decisions. He makes big decisions. There's 180 people that live over there, and yeah, I think there's a way for you to spin anything. Half of the thing is you being able to spin it so it sounds interesting or important.
100%, man.
That's all you need to do. Like so many people get the good positions because they can talk their way into it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna try to do that. Also, I've been told that one of the board members is a Muslim dude. Right.
You like that?
So you want to rub some shoulders with him.
I like
Right?
that, yeah.
And then maybe he can be like, here, there's another unit over there. I'll split it with you 50-50.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make money out here, bro.
Okay, sorry, I
I'm
apologize.
trying to make some money moves. I don't know what that
Okay.
means.
I'll split it to 50-50. You have the den and the bathroom. I was like, what do you mean? What is happening?
We can rent it out to someone.
You stay in the balcony. Don't come inside. That's you though. Okay. Like,
Have you gotten a noise complaint levied against you?
no, at a hotel I have because I had like 7 people in there and we were having a
Jeez,
ball.
you were rowdy, huh?
Yeah, it's a hotel. That's why you get one. It was after we all did a volunteer event. This was like a year and a half ago, and we were loud. And this was at the Ritz.
Was this an
Carlton.
Islamic relief thing?
No, it's Max,
Oh, okay.
and it was Ritz Carlton.
Yeah.
And yeah, these rich Carlton people did not expect us to be rowdy at 1 a.m. We were like, Alhamdulillah, this was such a successful scholarship event. And then,
All these kids are gonna go and get higher education on our dollar.
Yeah, and then some people were like, what are you guys doing? And then we were like, there's this kid going to MIT, and they didn't want to hear it. They were just
No,
like,
they didn't. Shut
Get
up.
out of here.
Are you
Yeah.
going to MIT? No. Shut
no,
up.
exactly.
All right.
You ever
Fair
get a
enough.
noise complaint? You don't seem like
Yeah,
a noise
I haven't
complaint,
even
yeah.
moved in yet.
Oh, okay. How did that happen?
The contractors.
Well,
We've got people working over there, and so some people are complaining.
Yeah. Especially during the day if they're working,
Yeah,
because that's when I'm working.
that.
I
that's
get
true.
it though. You do you, boo boo. But
Yeah. No. So, what are your thoughts on Kyrie calling people pawns, bro? Hey, yo, I don't talk to pawns.
Kyrie.
Okay. So that's why I'm not
Kyrie.
gonna talk to the media.
What was his exact line? Because I think it was just about that. By the way.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
I find Kyrie Irving so frustrating, and you have to take him seriously because he's an incredible basketball player.
All right, as I was saying, all right, Mr. Kyrie, here's his quote. I pray we utilize. First of all, he had a quote from Malcolm X at the top. Okay, so he's quoting Malcolm X because sometimes when you can't say the right thing, you let someone else say the right thing. Anyway, I pray we utilize the quote unquote fine money for the marginalized communities in need, especially seeing where our world is presently. I am, in brackets, and then I am here for peace, love, and greatness. So stop distracting me and my team and appreciate the art, in capital A for art. We move different over here. I do not talk to pawns. My attention is worth more.
I want to push over Kyrie. And because coming out of other people, I would agree with,
Yeah.
but it's like, just since it's coming out of Kyrie, and also he hasn't thought any of this shit through, man. It's freaking Kyrie. They ask you like straight up softball questions, and then you start talking about people's moms and shit.
The NBA. Oh, by the way, can you just angle your mic towards your face?
Yeah, sure.
The NBA generally pays for, as you said, his salary, and the fans just want to see their favorite player answer some questions. It's always the same questions. We understand that. I know after when you watch when the Raptors went all the way to the championship, they were asking Freddie the same questions. What do you think we're gonna do this round? What are you gonna do this game? Last game was tough. It's the same old. But I tune in. Okay,
Yeah.
I tune in because I want to hear my guy talk about it, and I can somehow I can discern his mental state and then feel good about the next game. I don't know. I just want to see it. Kyrie, just play ball. It's 20.
Yeah.
It's a couple minutes. Also, who you calling pawns, bro?
That was just like, what are you even? Are you talking about something else? Like, we were talking about media day. Hey, can you just Google how much ESPN's contract with the NBA? Just ESPN's. Because the way NBA salaries work, it's not that these attendance and stadium fees are the only part of a player's compensation. Like, the media pays for vast majorities of it. How much is it?
2.6 billion.
2.6 billion.
Just shut up and talk on ESPN, dude.
Just give them 15 minutes, man. This is where most of your money's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
no.
don't call people pawns, you idiot.
Learn from any random rookie. Like, this is not that hard to do. This is not that hard to do.
No.
You sensitive asshole, you.
And then also on top of which, this is an opportunity for you to be able to win people over. You can get them to like sign up to your cause. If you have things that you want to do, your own projects and whatnot, people be like, yo, he's a cool guy, whatever. But instead we have a flat earther who said that Steve Nash doesn't seem to be a coach. By the way, he walked that back. He also walked this back too. He's like, I wasn't talking about the media when I said Pons. Yeah. Then who then? Who
Nobody.
then?
Yeah, it's all right. This is why, like, at some point, I wish they should have like something for Kyrie where they're like, all right, Kyrie, you only have to talk to us for 2 minutes, and we'll go ahead and deduct you from. But I bet you that 2 minutes he's gonna give the media enough to talk about for like, because he says the dumbest things, and I get it, but like he's got to figure that out. He's a grown up. There's millions of dollars he gets paid. Stop being childish. Every time if you just look up Kyrie quotes, it's just stupid shit after stupid shit. Like,
and the thing is that I watched this GQ like featurette with him on YouTube, where it's like 10 things Kyrie Irving can't live without. Okay, and he's sitting over there and he's talking about, all right, so I can like my slides. Okay, I got this, but then the most important thing, and he holds up like a journal that has his logo on it, and he's like, this right here, this is where I put all my ideas, my projects, my also. That's how I knew Kyrie, by the way. This was a little bit before I really got into watching basketball, and especially like knowing anyone that's outside of the team. I'm like, wow, this guy's a very thoughtful, interesting human being. Anyone who writes in a journal religiously has got to be super smart. No, this guy is the Kanye West of the NBA.
Yeah,
of
that's
basketball.
Exactly right.
Right? It's freaking fantastic. Anywhere underneath the backboard, he can spin it so that it lands. He goes in. He's like this. Him. Okay. Absolutely amazing. And then also, please don't say anything, bro.
I bet you if you ask Kyrie, I bet you he wouldn't mind being president either. He's like, I could probably fix everything.
Yeah, he probably could do a better job.
Yeah, he's like, I could probably fix everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need anybody's help. It's definitely not Steve Nash's, or something. This guy said, this is my first time being on a team where there's another player that can make every shot I can make, especially in the clutch. This is the first time. He was on a team with LeBron, and then they confront him. He's like, if I was talking about somebody by name, I would have said their name. Just like, dude, do you hear you? Like,
they talked to LeBron about it. LeBron's like, yeah, I was kind of hurt.
Kyrie didn't even know. He's like,
you heard
LeBron was like, that's pretty hurt. And he broke it down exactly why it hurt. He's like, all I meant was best for this guy. I want him to be the MVP. I want to win a championship. Kind of hurt by the statement. So Kyrie. We don't even have to break it down. LeBron broke it down. Like LeBron was like, yeah, it hurt me when he said that.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z was hurt by Kanye West. And that's the reason why they're not friends anymore and they don't hang.
Dude, remember when Kanye's lady, Kim, her, jewels got robbed in Paris or something?
Yeah.
And then Kanye was on Twitter. He's like, Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't even call me. They didn't even call.
Man, maybe he needs that level of support. I don't know. What I'm saying, but anyway, Kanye's got some Kanye issues. But anyway, that was it. That's it. What is this? Episode 266.
266.
266.
Dude, we're gonna get these vaccines. In a couple of. I don't know how long you're gonna wait. I'll wait a little while before.
All right. How long are you gonna wait?
I gotta wait until at least I know like 30 to 40 brown people that got it, got the vaccine, and they're okay.
Which have been pretty quick. You got a couple doctors in your family. I got a couple doctors in mine.
Yeah, I got 2 that'll get it this month. So,
okay. Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. Just to watch them,
Yeah, exactly. See what it is. I think it's gonna be fine, dude. It's gonna be fine. As far as waiting, because there is something to be said about alpha versus beta, 2.0 situations. Definitely would like a 2.0 situation. So I think March, but I think by that time everyone that already supposed to get it got it, and I think we'll be fine.
There'll always be people who are supposed to get it, but yeah, March seems good, man. We should do this in March. We should also plan out a New York trip. Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Do you think that if they get the virus, we also get like a barcode that proves that we got the vaccine, so that We get to New York, they'll just scan it. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, you did get it." And away we go.
That would be the pros and cons of Big Brother. And I'm like, if you are gonna track me, can you track me to my convenience? You know, like,
I want to see some comedy, damn it.
I know, I do too, man. I do too.
Yeah, I think it'll be by that time anyway. Plus, I want to
also like-
travel. I'm ready to go.
Also, like the government of Canada has like so much vaccine. Like we're good. We're good for a few rounds. We're all set. Yeah.
Apparently, you need 2 doses, by the way.
Good to know.
Yeah. So maybe that's why
gonna
they have
get
twice as much as they're supposed to get. Ooh, I'm getting into the phone call. All right, we're going to call this right now. 266 people. Thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. The world is flat. Look into it, according to Kyrie Irving. So check make sure that's true, and then get back to us. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.
Yo.